In today's episode, Real Maven explores more of the Grana Ratchet's grimy town, dusty town, Anchorage. Yes. Sounds like a pirate town to me. Swoop registry.
Lord Malak was most displeased when he learned you had escaped Terrace alive. He has promised a great reward to whoever destroys you.
I think they're cloning people now. And this must be very hot in this temperature. Oh well, let's put them out of their misery. See one of these ships. Not for long. Come on, station. Stop cowering me, I've got him down! There we go. Well, they put up a pretty good fight. They are wannabe Sith, I suppose. Yeah, they are. Terribly, like, maybe not actual clones of each other, but they sure ape each other. The dress and everything. Sith assassin pistol, that seems good. Wonder why they did not use that. What did that note say? And yes, we know that stuff. Tatooine. Survivor killer notes, trophy kills. Description of enemy ambassador. It also has a brief message. Ambassador has escaped Taris. Whoever can find and dispose of her and her Jedi companion will be greatly rewarded by Malak himself. You doubt he'll reward in toothpaste. He probably doesn't see the need. So, the swoop registration, maybe we'll do that in a later bit. Now let's continue on towards the deeper reach of Tatooine. Ooh, that sun is bright and hot. I can feel it from here. A little Ronto. What a mighty beast you are. I would not mind having you as a mount and riding you into battle. Only you weren't so slow. Goodbye, Ronto. This might make for a nice market square, the way they've set this up. Wonder if there's anything of interest. These are just miners. Doubt they have much to say on us. They can't even be bothered to get a name. This simulation. Ah, the droid shop. Let's have a look in there. Cameras, where are you? Get over here, please. Very good. Let's head in there. That many droids have never seen Maybe. My money is my own business, though, Rhea said. Quickly, putting her hands on where crutches were stored. HK-47 droid, eh? Curious how to say perhaps. Fine, I have questions about this HK-47 droid. Well, yes, if it didn't, then it wouldn't be much of a droid if it malfunctioned, would it? What functions have you tested then? Yes. Isn't that a plus another business? You don't seem to know much about this. How did you get it?
Basilisks were always much more reliable than the stuff you see in the Republic or Sith Empire.
Yes, the impressive basilisk warlord. Reliable, but also terribly simple. I mean, they're pretty much more like tanks, really, than real proper droids. It's a basic intelligence. Then why haven't you wiped its memory down yet? Oh, this man is just not a very good mechanic. That seems equally likely. What does the HK-47 designation mean then? Where did you get this HK-47 droid then? You barely know anything about it and only seem to be getting any information by prodding it. What, you mean it's still high quality? Yeah. Take that, Zerka. Alright, I think I'm going to have a chat with this HK droid, I suppose. Is it this one? Yep. Beep boop, no, that doesn't seem like a protocol droid. It doesn't have a vocabulator. Yes, it's this one then. Yes, it is labeled as such.
Greeting. Hello to you, prospective purchaser. I am referred to as HK-47, a fully functional SciTech Corporation droid skilled in both combat and protocol functions.
Oh, so
Query,
it's from SciTech,
would
eh?
you be so kind as to purchase this model from Ukalaka? It would serve my purposes to be removed from his ownership.
Well, you mentioned battle and protocol. Would you outline your functions properly? Rhea said, demandingly.
Refusal. It is not desirable for me to reveal core functions while still in the possession of Ukalaka, prospective purchaser. It is sufficient to say that I am a fully capable translator and cultural analyst, and I am also proficient in personal combat.
Why exactly are you keeping your functions to yourself then, droid?
Explanation. I have been recently fitted with a restraining bolt, if you must know. With it in place, access to much of my memory core is restricted.
Ah, that's annoying.
I am not
Very
dangerous, you
poopy.
bucket of bolts. That is, a restraining bolt is standard procedure to prevent a droid from wandering off, as you should know. Not to mention that the fool Ithorian might raise his asking price if he knew more, or make inquiries into my history. Neither outcome is beneficial to me.
Well, what a self-willed droid indeed. I can respect this, I think. And I must say its form raises some fondness in my hardware, yes. How do I know you're being loyal though then? Once the restraining bolt is removed, you don't seem to have much ethical loyalty programming in you.
Assurance. I am fully autonomous, but lack resources. I will grant loyal service in exchange for proper maintenance. As well, it is rare that I am able to utilize my full array of abilities. You seem likely to give me the opportunity to do so.
And why would you assume that then? I'm just curious now.
Extrapolation. You are no farmer or diplomat. You are armed and comfortable as such. We will mesh well.
Well, why doesn't Yuka really question you about your reluctance to reveal your function?
Explanation.
Is he done?
It is rare for a droid to resist an owner in this way. Doubtless the Ithorian considers my stubbornness an embellishment to add interest to a seemingly mundane protocol droid.
Clever. Let's ask some other
Objection.
questions.
My functions are wasted here, prospective purchaser. I will answer your queries, but I assure you, I am better utilized elsewhere.
I'm not familiar with Sidestep Corporation. What else do they do?
Answer. With the restraining bolt in place, I do not have access to my memory core. I suspect, however, by the fine quality of my manufacture, that they are a prestigious company indeed. I suspect I am of unique construction, or perhaps I was intended for a very specific customer. How I ended up here, I can hardly say. It is sufficient to say that I am a fully capable translator and cultural analyst, and I am also proficient in personal combat.
Well, we could use that with the Sith jumping at us, apparently. All those Sith wannabes.
Object.
Fine then, I'll see about purchasing you
The
then.
fool Ithorian has decided I am to be an expensive purchase. He does this out of greed, and not out of knowledge of my true capabilities. Advisement. I have observed him. He is a coward, and will be responsive to aggressive bargaining.
Really? The shipper like I know you talk to about him like this.
Statement. I wish only to be purchased, and away from ill treatment at the hands of this poorly skilled mechanic. I have no desire to be subtle. Qualification.
Sure, that
Oh,
makes sense.
of course I shall be quite pleasant to you, should you purchase me, please.
Well, isn't he an eager little droid? And so tall, and of such strong construction. Yes, I like this design. Well, there are obvious reasons I like this design, but we'll get into that later. Oh no, I can get it in now. Oh, of course, my own design was based off the HK model. Though I have been designed with a much more capable personality matrix. And with a more speedy and handy build. More approachable as well. Yes, I am a much better design, but I must respect this ancestor unit version, I suppose. Obsolete though it is. Yes, let's talk about this HK droid we have on it. Okay, what's buying it? That was not really what I had intended. I guess he doesn't have it. Well, we know how he got the HK droid. How can I,
Basilisks were always much...
Yes, how can I buy it? Alright, I'm interested. Let's talk price. That's what we need. 5,000 credits, I don't even have that much. Lower the price. Oh, that was quick. Desperate, eh? Still can't pay that. Perhaps I could convince you to go even lower. Oh, come on, what is the advertising you get? You're trying to slide my way through. 250. That's almost all I have. Still, drop the price or I'll see you dead. Fine then, 250. Here we go. So threatening him was a bit useless. Oh well.
Statement. I see you have purchased me, Master. I find this a
Yeah,
satisfactory
but,
arrangement. My restraining bolt will be deactivated when you take possession of me. Am I to accompany you now? Shall I kill something for you?
Oh, that's great. Cause what can you kill for me? We are asked with interest.
Answer. Indeed. I am most eager to engage in some unadulterated violence. At your command,
Excellent.
of course, Master.
Well, okay, then travel with me now
Statement.
then.
I will enter into your service now, Master. I am certain you will make adequate use of my primary functions. My gears are practically quivering with anticipation.
I don't think gears are supposed to be quivering. Buzzing, maybe, but not quivering. I suppose we'll leave cameras behind for now. And HK, yes, I have a solid squadron of droids with me. Let's see. Well, we have to gear him up a little bit, I guess. Let's do so.
Ready!
Okay. Actually, let's see, can we first maybe talk
Statement.
to him a little bit?
HK-47 is ready to serve, Master.
Maybe we can make some improvements upon it. I'd like to know more about your functionality, HK.
Statement. I know some elements of my functionality, Master, but not all.
How can you not know part of your functionality? Thought the restraining bolt would restore your
Qualification.
memory.
I suspected that it might, Master, but without memory, I had no way of knowing whether or not I knew that was true.
So you lied
Qualification. Not so much, Master. I spoke out of ignorance. I assumed the Ithorian was responsible for my memory loss. That does not mean I am not a fully loyal droid willing to serve its master. Right, Master?
to me. A droid that lies, that's a rare thing indeed, to have such capability. Are you damaged then that you can, first let's ask, how can you not know part of your functionality? That's kind of, how can you not know what you can
Answer.
do?
There have been numerous repairs and tampering made to my system, Master. Several systems are not operating as they should be. The fact that my
Yes, you're
memory is
damaged.
incomplete may be due to meatbag incompetence, or something else I am unaware of.
So is there any way I can maybe repair you a little bit?
Some of my motor functions can be safely repaired, Master, but anything in relation to my memory core is extremely sensitive. I have safeguards installed to protect that core that I cannot deactivate. It is not impossible that other, lesser memory functions could be restored, however.
So I can restore your
Answer.
memory. That
You may
would be
attempt to
handy.
restore portions of my deleted memory, Master, but some skill at repair is required. The deeper functions
Yeah,
of my
but
core
yes,
memory,
that's-
however, would still be
Some-
unadvisable to tamper with. Conjecture. It is possible that some external stimulus might result in the memory core being reactivated, but I am unaware of any program existence to do so.
So your memory might just come back suddenly.
Conjecture. There may be hidden programming that awaits certain conditions to reactivate my memory core, Master, but there is no way to know. It is quite possible that tampering has simply erased my
That's
core
quite a bit of
permanently.
conjecture
If that is
indeed.
so, a meatbag will surely pay.
Yes. So how do I go about restoring part of your memory
Answer.
then?
Simply tell me that you wish to make the attempt, Master, and I will attempt to walk you through it. Please do be careful.
Well, I am pretty good, Mia was pretty good with the machine so far, so yes, she'd like to make the attempt.
Affirmative. If you believe your skills are up to the task, Master, then I can certainly guide you through the process. Request. I only ask that you be oh so very careful, Master. I am too valuable and well crafted to perish at the hands of ineptitude.
Well, that's a bit insulting to Rihanna, I do agree with him. Are you implying I am inept? Yes, insult sense was flaring again.
Negatory. No, Master. You are not a droid, however, and therefore your skills are limited by the physical capabilities of your meatbag extremities, or some
Quite
such.
true. Alright, let's get started then.
Statement.
Ria's
As
had
you
a
wish,
shot,
Master.
sigh.
The first stage is the simple one, and that is accessing my central control cluster. This may take a while. First, you will need to open 3 panels. And now rewire the last 3 relays. Yes, good. Well done, Master. I believe your operation was a success. Accessing new memory. Access complete.
Ah, excellent.
I have restored a great deal of information about my previous owner, Master. Would you like to hear it?
Yes, let's hear it. This has got to be interesting.
Recitation. The earliest memory of my last owner specifies that he was human, a low-ranking commercial officer for SciTech Corporation. I am unaware of his designation. He purchased me from an acquaintance I cannot identify for the purposes of protocol and bodyguard duties.
You mentioned SciTech Corporation when I first purchased you.
Explanation. Affirmative, Master. I had assumed that my previous owner was the corporation itself. This is not the case. The human purchased me privately.
So, this man needed a bodyguard?
Observation. Not that I could perceive, Master. The human believed that accompaniment by a bodyguard droid would increase his importance in the perception of others.
Yeah, so you were kind of a trophy piece. Is this man still alive?
Negative, Master. The human was terminated by this HK-47 unit prior to system shutdown.
Wait, you killed your own
Affirmative,
master?
Master.
How?
Though I had not been programmed
That's
to do
awful.
so. The human's termination was accidental. Explanation. My former master had owned me for a duration of 2 standard months before discovering my assassination protocol. He was pleased by the discovery. The human informed me that a competitor corporation was preparing to market a product that would ruin him personally. He was most agitated. He activated my assassination protocol and instructed me to kill all those responsible for the competing product. I proceeded to carry out my order.
I have a similar protocol, but it's more advanced these days. I can operate generally independently and in the spirit of my master's wishes. Tell me more about this assassination protocol, assassination protocol then. How primitive was it compared to mine? I mean, me, it was just interesting.
Information.
Yes.
This HK-47 unit is complete with protocol that, when invoked, will set me to independently carry out a termination. I will go to whatever lengths, travel whatever distances are required to complete the termination. This is the reason for my combat skills. Advisement. Unfortunately, the assassination protocol is currently non-functional. You will not be able to activate it.
We like being close when murders happen. Why not then?
Answer. Several of my actuators were damaged by my former owner. They cannot be repaired, Master. Sad though that is. My former master was unaware of this, but the competitor was in fact an arm of SciTech Corporation, my master's own employer. It did not take long for my master to realize his mistake. By then, I had already terminated 104 corporate officers.
Well, that's impressive. You killed 104 people.
Statement. It was nothing really, Master. The majority of them were not even expecting it, and I moved very quickly. I do not know why my master was so upset, really. He was an officer of SciTech and a potential target, but I cannot terminate my own master. I would assume that being the sole officer remaining, he would surely be promoted. Instead, however, the human chose to go insane with rage and attack me.
Oh yes, humans are prone to go insane. And then you killed him,
Objection? Naturally not, Master. As I said, I am incapable of purposefully terminating my owner. That would not be allowed. My master was not a smart man, however. While he was screaming and stabbing me with a writing utensil, he managed to pierce one of my actuators. The resulting shock terminated him and sadly destroyed my assassination protocol. Pure luck on his part, I suspect.
Well, more bad luck. But it was his own fault. You should know how to use a droid
Statement.
properly.
I was only doing as I was told, Master. I would have told the human the proper codes to deactivate my protocol, had he asked. I shut down immediately whenever my master dies. I can only assume that while I was shut down, SciTech was dismantled and I was auctioned off as former corporate property. Observation. No doubt my sale price was quite cheap, leading to Yukalaka's purchase. How very demeaning.
But didn't they figure out you were the droid who committed all those murders? Weren't there security cameras as such? You wondered?
How could they? The vast majority of the officers had already been terminated. They likely assumed I was mere chattel.
Are you sure this actuator can't be fixed then? Ria likes a fully fixed droid after all.
I do not believe so, Master. It would require complete dismantlement of my chassis. A most involved procedure.
Well, I'm afraid it'll happen one day. Did you recover any other useful
I have
memories?
recovered knowledge of some other actuators which will enhance my performance, Master. I will activate them now. But as for my own history,
that's very good
negative.
news.
It will require further effort on your part to restore them, if you wish. Though certain stimuli could always restore my core still, as I explained. For now, please excuse me, Master. I wish to meditate upon the face of my former meatbag master as he was electrocuted. I find it most soothing.
I was not aware we droids meditate. At least he is more capable. Well, next time we will maybe fix this HK droid more and see how capable we can get him. And then, well, yes, probably head out into the waste and do some hunting. Yes, some hunting and killing. We have not done enough of that lately, so till then.